So, all of our heads have a brain inside. The brain is basically almost a circle. It's a little bit of a flattened circle, which we call an oval. But everybody's head shape starts with that basic brain shape. Now, everybody also has a chin. Some people have wide chins, small chins, round chins, all different kinds of chins. But if you imagine that you draw a circle, this is the halfway point, halfway down, then you draw the chin, and you connect the sides of that circle to the chin, you can have a whole bunch of different kinds of head shapes. Just by how you vary the size of the chin. But the brain stays about the same size. Now, so make a bunch of different kinds of head shapes, and then cut the head in half. This is where the eyes go. The reason is we need all of this space for the brain. Most of our head is made up of what runs the whole body, and we need lots of space for that. This line is where the eyes go. You can fit, if we do this on another piece of paper, you can fit, going across, one eye in the middle, our actual eyes, and then a half of eye on each side. So that is how the spacing of the eyes go. So you have one eye, the space for one eye, and then you have your next eye. This leaves enough space for the nose to come through the middle. Okay? So, on each of these, you can practice making the eyes. You can divide them with lines first if you want. Make sure you have enough space. Make the football shape. Okay? Halfway down from that, just about is where the nose goes. And even if I just draw these lines, you can see how these start to look like different faces. And they all have different kinds of feelings about them too because of their head shape. Halfway down from that is our mouth. You notice that the mouth is a little wider than the nose, but not by much. And then we need room down here for the chin. You don't have to draw this circle. The circle is more prominent in males and more covered up in females, but we all have a chin bone, so that's helpful to see. So if you do those things, and then we start making things like eyebrows, or we should do hairlines first. So the hairline, even my hairline, by the way, starts right here with a couple of hairs just like that. But right halfway between the eyes and the top of the head is where most hairlines start. They could be a little bit higher, they could be a little bit lower, but it's good to notice where that goes. And then halfway down from there is where we have the eyebrows. Now we have a bunch of people who look like they're sleeping because all of their eyes are closed, but you can see that just these basic lines have the feeling of different kinds of faces. Once we add the eyes to each one, remember the shape of a football, you can see how these faces start to form. And actually, if we just do the bottom of the eye, we can have somebody who's fallen asleep in class. Hopefully that's not you. Okay, lastly, between the eye line and the nose line is where the ears go. So we draw the little shape of the half of the heart from the ears to the nose, and we're going to have the right placement of the ears. The ears can stick out more. The ears can be really flat to the head. Okay, the ears could be skinny at the bottom and big at the top. All different kinds of ears. And then you can also give people cheeks. Just a little bit of a cheek is fine. You can have really skinny cheeks if you want. It all depends on what style and look for your person. You can have very square jawline, like you see in a lot of superheroes. Okay, you can have a very round and soft jawline. You can go from there. All right, and that covers our head shapes.